Be cool, man. Just keep your cool. It's Grateful Monday and National Kindness Day. And would you get a burger from Wawa?
Welcome to the Hopefulist, a daily talk show hosted by veteran broadcaster Wendy McClure. Join Wendy each day as she shares her life lessons that transformed her from perpetual pessimist to the ultimate hopefulist. The perfect morning show to get you caught up on the day's top stories while sharing insights that will lead to positive transformation and bring out the hopefulist in you. For more inspiration, visit Hopefulist.com. And now, here's your host and hopefulist, Wendy McClure.
Hello and welcome to a Monday. It is February 17th, 2020, day 157 of Gotta Get on Ellen. It is Grateful Monday. It is National Kindness Day. So do something kind for someone else, even if it's just a heartfelt compliment. Maybe reach out to somebody you haven't talked to in a while. Send a friendly text. Pick up the phone and call someone. Bring in someone's favorite treat to work. Just a small thing. The reaction you get from the kindness you spread is usually more than worth it. See somebody's face light up. See the realization on someone's face that someone took the time to think of them. It's really just so rewarding. It really is. So guess what I am doing the podcast on this morning, and we'll see if it actually posts. But I'm doing the podcast on my new MacBook Air. I know. It's like the third time ever. I can hear myself in my headphones. I can see everything that I used to be able to see. I have to give big props to my man Matthew, who really helped assist out and answered all of my questions. And, you know, it's so funny how it's just so easy to correct the problems when you know what you're doing. Not good with tech. So what do? I go out and get a computer that is completely opposite of any computer I've ever used before. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? I even said to Matthew, I'm like, do you have an Apple? He's like, yeah. I said, I'm really struggling. I said, I bought one because I figured, everybody has them. There's got to be a reason. They can't be harder. And he's like, hang in there. He's like, they're so much more worth it. So that is what I'm doing. I wanted to actually, maybe splurge, it's the priciest ever, way much more than any computer I've ever bought in the past. Aside from the technology being outdated, I believe it will be worth it. I think that Macs just, you can update the system's operations as you go. More so than with Windows, it gets to a certain point with Windows that older versions don't allow you to do certain updates at a certain point. It's just the technology is surpassing what is available in that certain computer. That's one of the reasons why I didn't want to put so much money into anything technical for specifically that reason, because the technology is so fast and so ever-changing, it's practically out of date when you buy it. So we'll have to wait and see how long I get out of this computer. If the investment pays off, that remains to be seen. But I am very happy that I'm able to stop using my old computer for the podcast. I was using the Mac for everything else. Writing my blog on it, doing my uploading and all other kind of writing and, stuff that I use my computer for. The only thing I was using the old computer for was the recording of this podcast. And, I don't know if it felt like it was going to be replaced because it stopped making that horrible sound. That was the reason that I went out and got a new computer anyway. But now that I have it, I'm going to keep using it. So that'll be a nice little travel computer. Nah, I probably won't take that either. I loved my last computer. My little laptop. It's a little ThinkPad. Yeah. ThinkPad. It's a little $250 computer. Awesome. Totally gave me everything that I needed for my purposes. So on to bigger and better things. We shall see how everything pans out. Like I said, I have my Mac lessons tomorrow. A woo woo, followed by a quick happy hour. Yeah, woo woo. Thank goodness it is not dry January anymore. I have to tell you, Joe and I did go out on Friday. We met some friends out, and then they invited us back to their house for some homemade pizza. And we had some drinks there, and we had not intended on going out on Friday. It was a last-minute thing. Hey, we're heading over to the OC. Would you like to meet us for a drink? That's right down the street from us. I'm like, yeah, let's do it. Joe had to work the next day, so we couldn't stay out too long, so I knew that we wouldn't get, like, crazy out of hand. Probably had a little more to drink than we should have, but we didn't drink the rest of the weekend. We had no drinks on Saturday, no drinks yesterday. So, I feel that this challenge really helped in ways that I hoped that it would, where it kind of proved to me, and, don't take this the wrong way. I don't feel that I need alcohol in a physical or mental sense, but I do sometimes feel like I needed to enhance my funness, of having a good time, which I know borderlines. I know some people wouldn't say it's borderline. Some people say that that's, a problem, which I agree to an extent. But at the same time, this is part of the reason why I did dry January, so that I could prove that I could go periods of time without drinking and life is still good. Because you know what? Life is still good. There you go. So all this leading up to the fact that if I would like to have a couple of cocktails on Tuesday, I'm gonna. That's right. Because I have reeled myself in. I am in control of my life and my destiny and my choices. And I choose to have a few adult beverages on Tuesday. So that's that. So Danielle Outlaw, are you familiar with the name? She is the new police commissioner in Philadelphia. I believe she is the first female police commissioner in the history of Philadelphia. I am not positive on that, but I am pretty sure. So her first day at work was last Monday, and apparently she showed up wearing black nail polish. And she was told by numerous people that she was breaking the employee handbook code, that it says in there that women are only allowed to wear clear nail polish. Well, she took this because, she's the boss. Would you go up to your male boss and say, you're not supposed to be wearing that certain type of belt buckle, or you're wearing a pinky ring and the rules and regulations say no pinky rings? Would you do that to a male boss? Think about it. My guess is no. In fact, I'm almost 100% positive it would be no. Maybe in a nice kind of, dude, by the way. No, I really don't think that, because, that's your boss. And it's the first day for your new boss. And you want to start out by telling them they're doing something wrong. So you know what she did? She changed the regulation. She changed the regulation to women being available, allowed. I hate to use the word allowed, but to grant the permission to wear any color nail polish. I think she used the term fashionable nails. And good for her. Because this whole situation was really about control. I feel, and you can disagree with me on this, but I feel that the people that pointed that out to her were trying to put her in her place, trying to let her know that this is how things are going to go, that she will follow the rules and regulations. And she should. But it was a little bit of trying to send a message, in my opinion. So I think the fact that she changed the regulation shows that she is in control, and she took the control back in that situation. So good for her. Good for her for standing up, because I'm sure this is not the first time she has dealt with this kind of stuff. And I think that that is a wonderful message to be sending on her first day. Now, whether or not I agree with colored nail polish on the job, that remains a whole different story. You know, and if it were just, you know, regular muted colors or, you know, what have you. But, like, nails get crazy now. I mean, crazy. And I believe that there should be some sort of, what's the word I'm looking for? Not modesty, but conservatism when it comes to your nails, if you're going to be on the job. When I was a waitress at Friendly's, they had a rule that you could only wear clear nail polish, which didn't make sense to me, because if it were for safety reasons, you know, maybe your nail polish flicks off in some food, that I get. But that can be the case with clear nail polish too. So I guess they're just trying to keep everybody toned down, and they don't want this array of colors or what have you. Look, I get it. So now, you know, maybe she's opened it up to all kinds of women coming in with the crazy nails, with little loopies hanging off the edges of them, and they're super long or whatever. I don't know. That's the problem when you make changes like this. But the problem is, and I truly believe the real problem is the people that felt the need to put her in her place on her first day on the job. Then they probably wouldn't have gone over it at all. Probably would just still be status quo. I don't know. I don't know what's right or wrong. I just know that this was something that she needed to do to take back control of her force. Because they were starting out right off the bat by trying to tell her what she needs to do. There you go. There you go. So on to some interesting news. It seems that Wawa, not all Wawas, this is in a testing stage, Wawa will be preparing burgers. And I guess after the testing stage, if they go over well, they will expand them to all Wawas. I don't know, you hear burger at Wawa, right away you're like, ugh, burger? Wawa? They make all kinds of hot foods now. I mean, you don't mind getting an egg sandwich there. What's the difference of a burger? You know, mostly because you know that I don't even think they have grills. I think they do everything by microwave. So, unless they're installing grills, yeah, that bad boy's going to be a microwave burger. We'll see how it goes. I'm willing to try a burger at just about anywhere because I love me some burgers. But it kind of reminds me of when McDonald's first came out with salads. Remember how grossed out we were, if you can remember back that far? We were so grossed out by salads at McDonald's. We were like, ew, salad? McDonald's? Gross. Because all you think of is fried food. That's how it was then. They turned out to be really good. Really good salads at McDonald's. They kind of scaled back on their salads, but they had all different kind of salads when they first brought them out. And they were, you know, a lot of them were really good. I still occasionally will get a salad from Burger King or what have you. Remember Wendy's and their big, huge salad bar? Oh, my gosh. It was like the rave for years and years. They had everything on that salad bar. Chili, salad, all kinds of other stuff that was not salad related at all. But salad